Hello, welcome back again. It's Friday. It's 5:30. When I was a kid, it used to be it's Friday, it's 5 o'clock, and it's time for Crackerjack kids program. It probably is totally meaningless to the kids of today. Anyway, I'm Gavin, your coach for today. I'm here every Friday doing a live stream, and in today's live, what we're looking at is people that are struggling as ever with joint pain, stiffness, or feeling that they need just something to help lift them a bit, to stay a bit more active than they are at the moment. We call it a 15-minute workout for seniors because that's what it's aimed for, but it could be suitable for anybody. As soon as you get to the age of about 50 or so, people become sedentary and sarcopenia sets in, and that's all about losing muscle mass as we age. And walking's good. Doing a few walks is great, but it doesn't necessarily help with the joints and muscles that you need to walk upstairs, prevent falls, picking up bags and all that sort of stuff. So the Chasing Care 15-minute seated workouts today will hopefully help building a little bit of confidence into your day. Now, today I've decided that the workout is going to bring in a bit of a tool. It's a resistance band, and this is something that we can introduce to hopefully build a little bit more strength, because strength helps build that circulation and boost energy, and it's the muscle mass that we're looking for. But we're sitting right in a chair. If you don't have a chair like this one, I just brought it in here. You can sit on the edge of your sofa or sit on the edge of your favourite chair. As long as you can move your arms a little bit more freely, that's absolutely fine. But we want to take care of our body as we age, and it's a bit cheesy, but we could do it one band at a time. Anyway, let's move on. The thought process here is that we're not looking to build muscles so we look good. It's building those muscles, maintaining the muscles, so that we can maintain our own independence. Comments are made often about arthritis, and I've got arthritis, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, that's not strictly true. Whilst I am not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, there are enough research papers out there that tell us that you can actually manage arthritis and in some instances reverse elements of arthritis. So everything that you do can help. If you're recovering from injury, you've come out of hospital, you might feel as if you want to build up your strength, just to do everyday things. So it's not about running ultra marathons. It's not about doing a park run. I'm not here to do that. It's about helping to build the strength in knees and ankles and calves and shoulders and the like, so you can do normal things day to day. So let's get started. This entire workout is, as I say, on the chair. If you don't have a band like this one, by the way, this is quite a low intensity band. You might know that you can buy more intense. So this one's about 25-30 pounds. This one's about 35 to 60 pounds, and this one I think is up to 70, 80 pounds worth of pull. So there's various bands that you can use. If you don't have a band, go have a look in your underwear drawer, see if you can find a pair of tights or a pair of stockings. If you don't wear them yourself, maybe ask somebody if you can have a pair. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I want to do something, can I borrow some tights? Anyway, so we're going to use a band. If you don't have anything at all today, you can actually do a lot of this workout without any bands at all, but in the future, maybe if you do this running it back, you can use a band. There might be some elements where you can use a lightweight or a couple of bottles of water or tin of baked beans or something or other. But let's crack on. 15 minutes. We need to do a bit of a warm up just to get that body moving a little bit. Stay seated. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. The most important thing for the whole of this session is posture. Okay, make sure that you're nice and tall, seated nice and tall, that your shoulders are back and down, and that your neck is relaxed as best as possible. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do for about 30 seconds or so is shoulder rolls. So we're going to roll forward and then roll back. So just join in, just roll forward and roll back. If you want to see that from the side, I do this quite a lot, rolling forward and back, forward and back. Try and keep your posture while we're doing it, okay? About 15 seconds of this to do. There's nothing in this is intense. Nothing in this is to challenge you for the Olympics or anything of that nature. It's just nice and steady, nice and easy. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the first 30 seconds done. Now we're going to do some arm circles. We'll do about 30 seconds, just small arm circles. Relax your shoulders. Try and get those shoulder blades back. And we'll do about 15 seconds forward. This is helping to loosen those tight upper muscles again. And it helps open up the chest too. That's 15 seconds now. Reverse your direction. So if you went one way, you should now be doing the other way. Okay, keeping your shoulders nicely back. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, just relax. And by the way, if you can't get your shoulders up, I can't see what you're doing. You just roll them down here. That's fine. As long as you can get some movement into the rotator cuffs up here. It's one of the most important muscles or 4 muscles that you've got. So that's good. Okay, next we'll just do some toe and heel taps. So lift your heels off the floor and then put your ankles down and lift your toe off the floor. So it's ankles off the floor, toe off the floor. Okay, from the side, toe up, ankle up, toe up, ankle up. Okay, let's do that for about a minute. You ready? Toes up, ankles up. You'll get into a rhythm. It's like marching, isn't it? And now, one of the biggest challenges we see for the elderly seniors is that they lose ankle flexibility. And when they lose the flexibility in the ankles, they start to do shorter steps. And then they also tend to lose the calf strength. And the calf strength is really what holds your balance together. Okay? So what we're trying to do is encourage that circulation into your feet. This is, by the way, is something that I've done in the mornings. There's a 5-minute workout to get you going in the morning. So don't forget to check out the other sessions on the Chasing Care channel. We've got lots of things, minute workouts for strength, 5-minute workouts, 15-minute workouts. There's some great conversations with people as well about home care and health care and living care. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Check it off. Ta-da. So that's your warm-up done. It's so important. Never, ever go into an exercise routine without having warmed up a little bit first. So grab your band if you've got one, or a pair of tights if you don't have one. That's fine. Grab your band because we're going to start a workout. This is about 5 little workouts, doing about 2 minutes on each one to cover some of your overall body strength rather than focusing on anything in particular. So what we want to do to start off with, and you can either do it like this with a loop around your feet underneath there, Or if you feel a bit stronger, you can double it up. And forgive me for not having any shoes and socks on. Say it's a very hot day. So what we're going to do basically is a banded bicep curl, which is about bringing up your arms. Okay? Bringing up your arms. I'm going to turn sideways. You can see my feet are standing on the band. My arms are back, shoulders down and relaxed, posture up. So we're going to go for about a minute or so. You ready? We're up and down and up and down. As I said, if you don't, for this one, if you don't have a band, feel free to use a water bottle, tin of beans, little dumbbells like the ones I've got on the floor there. And as you know, having reasonable biceps is amazing for carrying the shopping, opening up jars, carrying objects. But we want to maintain that posture. Okay? And we want to hold that stomach in. Brilliant. Okay, about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's perfect. That's perfect. Well done. Now, as I said to you, you can double that up under your feet if you want to, just to show you that from the side. So it's got a hoop either side. Alternatively, if you start as a single, you can just grab a little bit lower down. A little bit lower down will give you more tension. Okay? So that was your banded bicep curl. Next, we're going to move on to what we call seated rows. Now, row is this. And we've done this in a workout before, but this time we're going to introduce the band. Now, I'm going to introduce it totally open like this, but again, you could double it up, put it under your feet, and do it like this. Okay? So what we're going to do is around our feet, keeping our feet nice and out there, nice and safe. Make sure that doesn't slip off. And check your posture, sitting up, shoulders round, down, and relaxed. Okay? And what we want to do is pull the elbow back and squeeze the shoulder blades at the same time. So you're opening up your chest while you're doing this. Okay? Like so. Like so. And holding your belly in. So I'm going to turn to the side again to show people. So it's under my feet. Okay? Elbows to the side. And I'm posture nice and straight. And I'm going to row. Row. Okay? And I'm bringing my shoulders back. Keeping them nice and relaxed. Okay? I'm going to turn around back to the front. I'm going to loosen it off. So the resistance is a bit lower. Make sure that you bring those shoulder blades, the scapula, back and round, opening up the chest as much as you can. And this will, no doubt, with an increased posture, or a better posture, should I say, not an increased posture, no such thing, a better posture, it will help with any back pain and neck pain. There is a tendency as we age, as we become frail, to start rolling our heads down like so. That's not good. It's just putting pressure in lots of places that we don't want. So don't forget again, relax those shoulders. Make sure that you're bringing those shoulder blades right back round, as if they're touching each other in the back. Okay. About 15 seconds left. How far have you gone down the river? Okay. Oxford, Cambridge boat race, maybe. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Now I suggest that you take a drink of water. It's also very important that you keep hydrated. Okay, so we've done 2 out of 5. So we're on number 3. That's in the middle. And after this, we're on the home straight, down the hill. So what we're going to do is leg extensions, again, using the band. Now I've doubled mine up, again, putting it under my foot and holding it nice and tight. And what I'm going to do is literally just pick my leg off the floor, the foot's just off the floor, and I'm going to straighten it out. Okay? Straighten it out. Now, again, please make sure that you don't bend over with the posture. The effort here is about sitting up nice and straight, shoulders back and down, chest up and out, and you're lifting the leg like so. And this will help build your quads and help build the muscles around the knee. Oh, I've started, by the way. Join me. This will help build the knee, which obviously is giving you that stability as we walk. There's nothing like wanting to walk the dog and not feeling confident as we age that we can go up the hill that we used to like going up, or go up those stairs or those steps. So this will help build that. Okay. I've doubled up the band here. You don't need to double up the band. And again, if you can't find a band or you haven't got that strength, just extend the leg. Extend the leg. Every little bit helps. We're all mixed abilities here, and it's so important to understand that. It's not a race, certainly not a sprint, it's not a marathon. And if you can rest your hand on your leg there, you might feel your quads. If you put your hand by your knees, you'll feel the muscles either side of the knees as well. Okay, we need to swap legs now, so I'm going to go back to doubling up my band and putting it under my foot and pulling it out straight. I've quadrupled my band. That was a mistake. So I'm under the foot, holding it, sitting up posture, and back to stretching, this time the left leg, putting the foot slightly off the floor. If you need to come back and rest it on the floor, that's fine, but please do try, I keep saying it, keeping your posture as best as you can. Okay? And it's all about control, so it's not a case of flick it up and flick it down. Okay? Slower repetitions are better. Slower is better. It's the resistance and the tension that you're building up through these type of exercises. And you should feel it maybe behind the back of your knee. You might feel it down on your calf, feel it up on your quads, feel it around your knees. This is so good for you. So good for you. Okay, 10 more seconds. What do you do? What are you guys going to do this weekend, eh? It looks like it's going to be glorious. And if you're finding this helpful at all, or you feel there's something that you would like to know about in terms of an exercise, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and address it in the future live stream. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's amazing. So that's your leg extensions with band. Some people put ankle weights on, by the way. You can put an ankle weight on and do the same sort of exercise. Yeah? So ankle weight, or you can do it freestyling without any weight on it at all. Some people might not be able to lift their foot very high, and that's fine. You know, if you can only lift your foot that high, that's fine, because it might be tight here. Over time, if you do these sort of exercises and are consistent with it, you'll find that the leg will come up. And it's also helping with a small degree here with your hip flexors as well. We talk about that in other seated exercise programs in terms of building that strength by moving your hip flexors. So, on to number 4. We're on the homeward straight. I call this a chest press. So basically pushing out and pushing out. Now, you've got 2 choices here. If you have a back on your chair, you might want to wrap the band round, either loop it round like so, or double it up round the back of the chair. Make sure it doesn't slip off, because we don't want it smacking you in the face or the back of the head. Alternatively, you can do what I want to do, which is put it just behind my back, okay? And I'm holding it from behind my back. And what we're going to do is, push ourselves out. Push ourselves out. So we're maintaining the elbows at the same height as the shoulder, roughly. Okay? So it's like that. Do you get it? Okay? Obviously, you're not going to look sideways like me. So I'll do it front on. So the band's either behind your chair or behind your back. And this is, again, I want it to be a smooth movement, and I want it to be a push and then a gentle return, not out and back, okay? It's the resistance on the return that makes all the difference. So let's get going. Push, push. Now, again, please make sure that you are squeezing your core. That's your belly, okay? If I talk about the core, I'm talking about your belly. Make sure you're squeezing your core at all times. Try and keep those shoulders, again, I've said it before, nice and relaxed. Keep your elbows nice and high. And this is helpful for your chest. Builds a bit of strength across your chest. It's also useful for pushing you up off the chair. And who knows, in the future, you might be starting to do a few press-ups. Yeah, that's something that we can do in another session. You probably won't be using a chair to do a press-up, but you can use your wall, kitchen counter, all of these things. Building that strength, carrying those groceries, helping the grandkids. Okay, we're going to do 15 seconds more, and then we're done. Nice and slowly back. Oh. If you're feeling it's too much now, you can rest, or just drop your band and do it without a band. That's absolutely fine too. Look, you see? Push slowly back. Push slowly back. And you'll be feeling it over your shoulders. You might be feeling it slightly down the sides here, and that's absolutely fine. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and shake that off. I'm going to have another quick sip of water before we get to the last one, number 5. And this is very simple. It's a band pull apart. So again, if you don't have the band, just do this. Yeah. If you've got a couple of baked bean tins or a couple of weights, this isn't the same exercise, but you can do something similar to this. Okay. But for those that do have bands or a pair of tights or stockings, keep your shoulders down. Keep all the movements nice and smooth. You're not snapping it together. We're looking to open up that chest again. Keep all these postural muscles working. And over time, if you build up that strength across the muscles in the chest and shoulders, it will stop this roll of the shoulders that we see so often in the elderly. So let's put our arms out straight in front of us. And you can increase the tension by depending on how close you do it. So if you're going to be that close, tough. If you go that wide, a little bit easier. If you just do the one band rather than doubling it up, even easier. So let's go for about a minute or so. You ready? Shoulders back, chest out, head and chin up, smile and pull and release, and pull and release, and pull and release. Try and keep the arms at shoulder height. If you go down there, that's absolutely fine. I do understand not everyone can get their hands up to the shoulder at the moment, but we'll work on that together. And over time, you'll be able to get your arms back up there again. I'm convinced about it. Anyway, how are you feeling about this? If you liked it, don't forget to say so in the comments below. And maybe tell me where in the world you are. That'll be interesting. I'm in Birmingham in the West Midlands in the UK. Okay, we'll do 15 more seconds of this. Oh, this is hard work, isn't it? Eh? I have a bit of a dicky shoulder, but don't tell anyone. They'll stop me doing the refereeing of rugby and stuff. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's amazing. You are done with your bands. You're not done with your water. But we're getting very close now. What I would like you to do is cool down. And the way we're going to start this off is very straightforward. Make sure your feet are planted on the floor. You've got about a 90-degree angle, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to do a seated fold just to relax. It's so important to take the tension out after a workout. So from your hip, I'll do it front on and then I'll do it side on. From your hip, don't roll. From your hip, breathing out. And then back up, breathing in. Let me show you that from the side. So we're going to, from the hip, sitting up straight, shoulders relaxed, we're just going to lean forward and breathe out. And breathe in. Now, there might be some here today that have been doing this with me before. And what I like to do is breathe out, then have a small breath, and then breathe in again and down further, like so. Let's breathe out from the hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to do that one more time. I like that so much. So we're breathing out, small breath in, and then breathing out again and going even deeper into the fold. You ready? Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And up. Breathing in. Well done. Well done. Now, we're going to do an overarm stretch. Because we've been doing so much working out, we need to do the opposite of some of the pulls that we've been doing for the muscles to be able to relax. So take your hand over your head, so your elbow's up there, and we'll just gently push that backwards, supporting it with your other hand. It will help loosen the muscles in the shoulder again and help stretch into your triceps. So we just hold that there for a few seconds longer, and then we'll do the other side. Don't forget to keep your posture. Keep your belly in as well. Over time, you'll get used to that. Make sure you hold your belly in. Okay, let's swap over. Hand over, elbow up, pushing with the other hand. Just a little bit. Just to feel the pull. And you might even feel the stretch down the side as well. Okay. We'll just hold that for about 10 seconds more. Are you with me? Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. And the final thing, I tend to do this all the time, is just a final breath. So we'll start with our head on the chin. Head on the chin. What am I talking about? The chin on the chest. Head on the chin. Chin on the chest. Chin on the chest. And breathe in. And breathe out. Bringing those shoulders up as we lift. Breathe in. And relaxing them down. And then breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Shoulders back and round and down. Hold it. And breathe out. Now you might see that when I did that, I had my eyes shut. And I find that very relaxing at the end of the session. Just to breathe in, breathe out with my eyes shut. It just takes me to a place where I feel very comfortable. So well done today. You are all heroes in my book for turning up. And whatever you did today in this session, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a resistance workout. And I've got plenty more where that came from. And I'll be back here next Friday at 5:30. But in the meantime, if you want to check out some of the other sessions that we've run, the other live sessions, 15-minute seated sessions, 5-minute exercise sessions, 1-minute banded sessions on strengthening muscles, all kinds of things, you'll find it on the Chasing Care channel. So don't forget to hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and check out that full library. And if you follow that link, which should be appearing, I think it's here, then that will take you to another 15-minute session that you might like to try right now. Anyway, it's been great having you here today. Hopefully you feel better. I'd love to hear from you. My name's Gavin Chase, your coach at the Chasing Care. And until next time, you take care. See you soon.